It's Chloe of Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And it's that time again. It is collab time. It is my monthly collab with Makeup Therapy. And can you believe it's October already? So we're going to try and do a fallish look. My first Halloween look will be on Friday because I got gifted a very special palette, which I cannot wait to use. It's been hard to keep my phalanges off it. So this month is Sample Beauty's Equalizer and a Steph's Pier. So if you want to see what look I do for my collab with Makeup Therapy, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Dang, October already. Craziness. So we are getting ready for my mom's birthday. It's actually my mom's and my best friend's birthday. My best friend and I hung out last weekend and had a weekend together. And then today it is going to be hanging out with my parents. And of course, as I start filming, the birds are on fire. So I'm just going to prime my eyes really quick and then we can talk about the palettes we're using. And I can remind you to check out Manuela, my name, Twin, at Makeup Therapy. And yeah, alrighty. So we got some primer on. Hope Willow will quiet down a little bit. From being the super shy burb, ever since she's had a partner, she's been really loud. So I guess bossing her around a bit. Okay, so the two palettes we're using, we're going to be playing with Steph's Pier. This is from St. Angel Sinners. It is no longer available, unfortunately. St. Angel Sinners is basically no more. And yes, here is this gorgeous palette. I love this palette. This was a collab with Not Your Basic Steph. Look at that. So we're going to do, I think what we're going to do is we're going to use a shimmer for highlight here, and then we're going to use some of the shimmers here is what the plan is. And then we have paired it this month for October with the Equalizer Volume 1. I keep mixing these up. I thought we were going to do volume 2, and then it was, I thought I had volume 1, but I have volume 1. So we're going to be using the Equalizer of volume 1 here. So yes. So if Manuela ends up using the other one because I went back and forth because I could not remember, and then here we are. So Equalizer 1 palette. What I really liked about Sample Beauty here, I really like how they did the color rose here. I thought this was a very nice palette and I can't wait to play with it. Again, it's been a hot minute since I have, so it's kind of fun to play with things again. So I'm wearing green today, so I think we are going to do maybe we should do a green and the cat wanting lunch early and the birds on fire. I don't know today. Okay, so I think we are going to do a green and a blue look. So I'm going to go with the darkest shade of green here in the palette. It's kind of almost like a Kelly green. It is called, or a grass green, because it is called grass. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to use that as the darkest shade, and we're going to put that on our outer edge. Yeah, back in the day, Sample Beauty had quite, like, it was something that everybody was talking about. So once I started shopping at Beauty Bay, I got their hydroponics, I want to call it, palette, because it reminded me of the Ace Beauty palette that I wanted so bad and I couldn't get at the time because of shipping, pricing, etc. So I bought that one, and it was a really beautiful palette, and then I ended up buying this one later afterwards. And then I got the Ace Beauty, so I have sent the other Sample Beauty that I have to Wilma for her to try them, but they are a really great brand. I haven't seen or heard it too much going on with them. Every once in a while I look on Beauty Bay. I believe these palettes are still available, but I've not seen anything newish, unless I'm just missing it. I'm trying not to watch a lot of makeup content, especially when it comes to new releases, because I'm trying not to buy anything anymore. So we have so much beautiful things that we need to use. Money is not easy to come by. Alrighty, this is a really, really pretty green. So if there was, there's probably one in Steph's Pier. Maybe, I think that one has an even darker green, so maybe I might use a little bit of that as well. Yes, there is, and that's one I've really liked because I've already hit pan in it. It is the one called Sinner, so maybe I will take a little bit of that just to darken the outer edge a little bit, and then I'll bring a little bit more of the grass shade forward. So I was trying to do more fall, and such a bright green looks more like the bright green spring grass versus the more darker full-grown fall grass. There we go. Yeah, just that little touch of dark, and then I will go back into the grass shade, and then I'm going to bring that a little bit to the middle, and then we will pick a blue shade. So I'm really excited, as always, to see what Manuela does. She does some really beautiful looks. Here's some TMI. I just had to stop the video, A, to feed the girls lunch, because Missy would not stop adding me. Then I discovered my other one has a poop foot. Yeah, she stuck her foot in poop, so I had to clean her foot. I got a new chair, and she's discovered the chair, so she's very happy. She has claimed her mark on the chair. So that's the give me food cat, and the other one is the poop foot. Alrighty. So now for a blue, I'm going to use the darker blue in here. This one is called Jibba. Oops, I just stuck my finger in the pink. That's not what we're using. We're going to be using a Jibba here. I really like a nice blue and green eye look. And then for my base today, I was using my Believe Beauty primer and foundation, which I love. I gotta find a way to get me to a Dollar Tree in the US at some point so I can pick up more, because I'm almost out of the primer and I'm halfway through the foundation. So good. Wish they sold it online, but looks like it's only, I think, at Dollar Tree. And then just some blush for my Mad Witch. And then I thought I would use for highlighter one of the ones from the Saint Angels Sinners. All right, that's such a pretty blue. And then I'm going to go into the light blue in here that is called Blue. Oops, magnifying glass is not going to be something I can look into to put on shadow. And then I'm going to bring that up to blend. It's going to be a simple look. We're trying to use things that we already have in our collection. Both Makeup Therapy and myself are trying to not buy as much, me at all, except for stuff that we really want, really love, and then to really take joy in the makeup that we have. Because I mean, we buy it for a reason. We get all that FOMO and all that excitement over new makeup, and then you use it once and stick it into the drawer. That's unfair to the makeup, and it's unfair to our wallets, and we liked it for a reason, so why wouldn't we want to use it? So I really like that we're doing this to use the things that are in our palettes or in our collections, and then because we both have so much, doing them in pairs, because if we did them singly, this would be years and years and years of collabs. Yeah. I could probably do a collab video then probably every day for a year, or pretty close, for half a year at least. So this way we're using our stuff and then we're trying doing different things together. That's another thing that's a thing in makeup, is that so many people don't want to mix palettes. They just want to use one palette and they hope that it has everything that they need in there. And a lot of people don't want to mix and match. And I don't mind mixing and matching. So I do that a lot when I'm just doing makeup on my own for work or whatever. Sometimes I'll just use one palette and sometimes I'll use like 3 palettes, or sometimes I'll use a palette and I'll use some singles or some shimmer, some specialty shimmers that I have in little pots, things like that. Okay, so that is really nice. Now for the bottom lash line, I think I'm just going to stick to one color, and I think we are going to do the dark green that is in Steph's Pier. So we are going to use Sinner. Oh, aren't we all? Okay, So I'm going to use a flat, or yeah, small round brush for that. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and intensify all of the colors that we used. All right, there we go. Now shimmer time. It's almost like hammer time, but with makeup. Alrighty, so let's look at what we want to do. That's such a shiny primer that I have, like it pokes right through. I really do like that Believe Beauty primer. Alrighty, so I think so the highlighters we have here, we've got Butterfly Bee, well it's not highlighter but eyeshadows, Appley Beach, Syracuse Bee Ball, October Scorpios, and Destination Paradise. So because it is October when this airs, why don't we, maybe we should add a little bit of that, or a little bit of B. Let's see which one we like. Ooh. Actually, let's do a little bit of this because I think we might use a little bit of that for the inner corner. So let's use that as a bit of a highlighter and use that for the inner corner. So I'm going to go very lightly into October. So pretty, right? So shiny. Okay. So like I said, for the inner corner, we're going to use the shade that's called B. So that was the second one we used. So I'm going to do that. Ooh, I keep forgetting these are really soft. And when you put a pokey brush in there, you could make a mess. So I'm going to actually use a slightly softer brush. I want to bring it up a little bit. That is so pretty. So now for the main, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring that even a little bit further over. I'm really digging that on top of the blue here. Right, okay. And then for the main shimmer, all the greens in here are so pretty. But I want to go with a lighter one. So I think I'm going to take the shade that's called Nirvana here. And then I'm going to try first just patting it on with my finger. These are so beautiful, silky, soft. Yeah, that's what I want. Look at that. Right? Oh. Best shimmers. Thank goodness I have a lot of these palettes. So I can use these shadows for a long time. Excellent. So there we go. So what is left is a little eyeliner, a mascara, and the final thoughts. We'll be right. So there we are, a little eyeliner, a little mascara, finished off with the shade Halloween from Lovelace Cosmetics. And there we go. So maybe that's more fall than this is, but I love me a blue and a green. What can you say? So that is this month's collab using Steph's Pier from St. Angel's Sinners and the Sample Beauty Volume 1 Equalizer palette. There we go. There's our look. What do you think? I think this will be fine for my mom's birthday. We're just going to, you guessed it, the casino, because that's what she likes. So there we go. We'll have one more quick look at the color story. There we go. This is a great rainbow palette with the shimmers here are very everyday shimmers. So I wanted to do something a little bit brighter, but I do love me a good everyday shimmer. Do not get me wrong. I use them mostly on the daily. But it is nice sometimes to be a little bit more on the sparkly side. And then of course, definitely you can check things like Macari, Poshmark, or whatever to see if anybody is silly enough to want to sell theirs. Maybe you can grab one. And if you do have this palette or this palette, why don't you do a look? And if you do, please let me know. So that's our video for today. I hope you like it. Remember to check out Makeup Therapy. And yeah, if you like this video, please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and do collabs together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.